Ultimate Combo.
Welcome back, everyone, to Twisted Gaming TV. It's the Twisted Takeover Show every Friday at 7 p.m. now. Okay, 6 p.m. It was a little early, and a lot of people were telling me they were still at work and stuff, so we bumped it up an hour. So welcome again to the show. All right, so before we get started, we already got a damn super chat, man, from Akuma Rev for $2. Have a great stream, bro. So now I can go buy a chocolate shake after the stream. That's funny. Let's see what we're gonna hit you with this time, okay? Let's see. This one's a funny one. I like this one.
The ultimate maniacs are totally out of control. Oh my God, out of control.
Ultimate Combo.
Oh man, gotta love that Macho Man, huh? Thanks for the $2 super chat. What's up, Chris? Not much, just chilling. What's up, CT Jason? What's up, brother? Okay, so tonight's show, I'm solo. Well, for now. There might be some people later that come on. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, we're going to get started, okay? So, first subject I want to talk about is it's been out for a few months, okay? And it is, ta-da! Jackass Forever movie, right? I watched it, let's see, 2 nights ago. And I will have to say this. Wow. I've seen all the Jackass shows. I've seen all the Jackass movies, and then I watched this one. And man, this one made me cringe. Woo, it was wild. So if you haven't seen Jackass Forever and you like crazy crap from nuts that I would never do that, what they did in this movie, then you need to check that out. It's I give it a 9.8 out of 10. It was so good. I really enjoyed it. Like I said, there was a lot of cringing going on in that movie, and they brought some new people in that were pretty crazy. They brought this new dude in. He's a real big fat dude, and gosh, some of the stuff he did in that movie, woo, yikes. So yeah, that was a good movie though. I really like it. It was a really good movie. Really good movie. So check out Jackass Forever. Oh, let's see here. Johnny Knoxville, I believe, is wrestling at WrestleMania this weekend against Sami Zayn. The funny thing is about WrestleMania this weekend, it's actually going on 10 minutes from my house. It's at the Cowboy Stadium in Arlington. So it's about 10 minutes from my house. Some people said, are you going to go to it? I was like, hell no, I ain't paying those kind of prices. I'd rather pay for, the pay-per-view crap and then just watch it on my TV because you're going to see more of it anyways. But if you want to go to the full experience, spend $500 up to $25,000 a seat. I've seen some seats that were 25 grand. I'm like, Jesus, it's wild. So I'll probably watch it this weekend. I have a girl coming over this weekend, so we'll see. The next subject, and this might not be a very long show, but I'm going to invite some people later on. Oh, okay. I saw somebody's face. I thought somebody was coming on the stream. All right, so the next subject is this. Okay, Twisted Metal. Now I don't know why it would be Twisted Metal 5 because there's a lot more Twisted Metals than that. Now this is a docked up photo. But I wanted to talk about the new Twisted Metal supposedly coming. There's new rumors, okay? And this is the rumor mill, all right? That it's supposed to be coming out in 2023. So, I mean, that's like in a year. Now, I didn't read much about it, because I was busy that day. But supposedly, the people that made that stupid... what was that other stupid car battle game that came out on PlayStation 5 last year or whatever? I forgot. Destruction All-Stars, right? Well, supposedly they were going to do the new Twisted Metal, and Sony took their ass off of it. Thank God, because I think that's a trash company, and that was a trash game. And they're giving it to another developer to do it, and supposedly it's supposed to come out in 2023 when the Twisted Metal TV series is supposed to come out. So anyways, it's just blowing smoke and mirrors. So we'll see. But I'm hoping it's real because Twisted Metal is an iconic game from hell. And it sucked when they killed the series back in, I think it was 2012, I believe. I think it was 2012. When they killed the studio for that. But just seeing that game in 4K, though, would be beautiful, It'd just be something. Let's see what we got in the chat. That's crazy. I had planned on getting tickets and meeting up with an old coworker that moved down that way. Nice. Got a place to lay my head. Oh, that's great franchise. Revisit, yes. I'm sick as fuck. I hope it ain't the oof. Sorry to hear that. What's up, Gibby? So Twisted Metal 5. Supposedly, whatever. Chris, are you getting any games on the PlayStation Store spring sale? I do not know that, Yankee. I have to go see because I haven't looked what the sale's going on right now. I've been pretty busy. I only go to wrestling now whenever I win tickets. That's funny. Oh man, that's funny. But yeah, so Twisted Metal 5 or whatever, 2023 is the rumor that it's coming out. So hopefully it's real and it works. Now the next subject is a cool subject because I owned the first version. Okay. And a few games, kind of made me sick and all that shit. So I sold that bitch. Right. So the next subject is the PlayStation VR 2. Yes. So we're going to talk a little bit about this. The news just came out, a little bit more info on it. The PSVR 2 takes VR gaming to a whole new level, enabling a greater sense of presence and allowing players to immerse themselves into game worlds like never before. The presentation kicks off with a look at the PSVR 2 features, which include high fidelity visual experience offered by 4K HDR. Well, I'll be damned. Look at that. 110-degree field of view in foveated rendering. Its OLED display has a resolution of 2000 by 2040 per eye, and smooth frame rates of 90 or 120 hertz. Ooh. PSVR also features headset-based control tracking that tracks you through integrated cameras embedded in the headpiece. Oh, I'll be damned. So if you want more information about this, just Google it and you can read about the crap. But one thing that bothered me, though, about the first PlayStation VR is I get motion sickness, okay? Really bad. And it's probably because of the screens. You know, I think they were what, 1080p? And, you know, the only game I could actually play was everybody's or everyone's golf, right? And that's the only one. Like the shooters and stuff, I could play for 20 minutes and I was about to throw the hill up. So I'm wondering if the screens are 4K, which I guess 2K in each eye, whatever. I wonder if that will help not be, get sick from it. I'm hoping. Now, would I be interested in this? Most likely. I'll probably buy it, try it, review it, and I'll decide if I'm going to keep it or not. Just depending if it makes me sick or not. Because I love virtual reality. It's so damn neat. Especially on the first one when I'm playing the golf game and you can look around and you're standing on a damn golf course and you're looking up and you can see the sky and shit and holy hell, right? But the only problem is that I don't like it because I can't play it that long before I get sick. Also had a racing game. I forgot what the hell it was called. Something club or whatever. And it was pretty good. But then again, I could only play it for about 40 minutes and I had to get off of it because then I started to feel bad and shit. So anyways, there's probably going to be more info coming out in the year. And I guarantee that this thing is going to be released this year in the holiday season. They're not going to wait another year. They're going to want that money. Now, how much is it going to cost? Oh, yikes. I think the first one was like $399. This one being a 4K, and the controllers are a lot crazier. I mean, those things are bad. You don't got those stupid glowing crap. I hated the glowing balls and shit. It's such a trashy thing, but these are dope as hell. This thing is probably going to be like, it ain't going to be no $399. I guarantee it's not going to be no $399. It's probably going to be like $499 or $599. Yeah. But when it does come out, I guarantee I will buy it, try it out, show it off and stuff, and see if I like it and give my honest review as I always do. So, yeah. So, PlayStation VR, we'll see. Yeah, the PS Move. Yeah, I don't like that garbage. $500, you're probably right. That's what I'm thinking, about $500. Yes, Drive Club. It looks so awesome on the first VR, but like I said, it's get me sick. Chris, to prevent motion sickness, they make wristbands that help a lot. I use them for flying on earl boats. When I used to could be flying on airplanes, right? And then when I hit about 35, dude, I have to take like a Xanax and shit before I get on an airplane because I don't want that bitch to crash. What's up, Chucky? Hope everyone is having a great night. Been rocking that GT7. Very nice. What up, Nova Sonic? Daniel, what's up? Wreckfest was a great game, so maybe Twisted Metal will be like it or better. Yeah. Another subject, we'll get into real quick is I want a Wreckfest 2. That game is such a great racing game, and it's probably one of my favorite PlayStation 5 games ever. Even though it came on the PS4 first, and then when the PlayStation 5 came out, they dropped it and upgraded the graphics to 4K and shit. Yikes. But it's such a fun game. It's online play. You can play with friends and stuff. I've done a lot of live streams on the Wreckfest where I was playing with all the other YouTubers and stuff, and that was a lot of fun. So, yeah. Let's see. Oh, and this just in, we got a video from 19K Fox. It's April Fool's, but he went a little haywire today. So let's check it out, okay?
Because at RK One-Up, quality is key. Of course, the last thing they would ever want their customers to do is to lose hope, lose faith, lose confidence in their product.
Ooh. Kind of reminds me when I bashed my RK1-Up Pac-Man a couple years ago. Shots fired. Jesus. That was pretty funny, though. That was pretty funny. So go check out 19K Fox's YouTube channel if you want to see the full 3 or 4 minute video of that. It's pretty damn funny. He did a funny video today for April Fool's. So I don't know. That was pretty funny. And that video was stolen on his channel without his permission. All right. So another subject, if you noticed a couple videos back last weekend, I think it was, I went to the Texas Pinball Festival here in Plano, Texas. And it was 40,000 square feet of pinballs and arcade machines. And I had a blast. It was a great time. And yeah, it was awesome. So I'm going to go there every year. Wreckfest, is it better than Burnout? I don't know. I guess it just depends who you are. But I would say Wreckfest is probably just the best racing type game and destruction game there is out there. It's really good. Wreckfest, I need to try it. Shame on you for not trying it yet, buddy. It's great. I want to say last year sometime, I think it was the end of last year. I can't remember. But it was actually, Wreckfest was actually free on the PlayStation Store for an amount of time. You could download it and keep it for free. And then a lot of people got into that and they were like, why haven't I tried this before? I was like, I've been saying it for like a whole year, you nut, to check out Wreckfest, and you just wait for it to become free and then you check it out. Come on, man. Damn it. It's not that expensive either. It's probably $24 or $30 on Amazon if you want a physical copy. Did you hear Daytona is on Fightcade now? Oh, no shit. Huh. Why is a racing game on a Fightcade? Huh. I thought that was just fighting games. I guess not, though. Surprised the One-Up took that additional. Yeah, it was pretty funny. Is it still free on PlayStation Plus? What, Wreckfest? I doubt it. I don't know. You can try to look it up and see. But I don't know if it is or not. I don't know. I downloaded it for free. Good job. Was it free to anyone or just PS Plus? I think it was just if you had the PlayStation subscription. I know I have it because I pay $60. And that's another thing. They're coming out with the new PlayStation tiers, for the one I got right now is $60 a year, and I think it goes up to $100 a year, $120 a year or something, and you get better perks and stuff. So I don't know. PS Plus only. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, but yeah. Let's see. Ooh, here's a good subject. If you've noticed on my channel lately, you've noticed something has been missing. Let me explain about it a little bit. We'll get into this. Okay. So here we are. Why am I moving away from Arcade One-Up content on the channel? I'll tell you why. Over time, I get tired of talking about one subject over and over and over and over again. You know what I mean? Plus, I don't like assumption videos, assuming things. And, I'd rather drop like 2 videos a week than 10 videos a week, because us content creators, we have to think what the hell we're going to drop, right? I could drop 20 videos a week, right? But it's just going to be BS content. You know what I mean? And I don't want to put out BS content. And there's a lot of arcade one-up channels out there that only do arcade one-up. So those are the channels you need to go to. Okay. If you want that. Now I'll drop those channels right now. If you want arcade one-up content, you need to go check out 19K Fox, Console Kits, Michael B, and P-Dubs. Okay. Those are the 4 I would say, are probably the best channels if you want to watch arcade one-up content. Twisted Gaming TV channel is not that channel. So if you like arcade one-up content and all that, this channel is not for you, because we will not be doing that no more. There's nothing to talk about. Okay. Just because something's about to come out or something's coming out, I'm not going to make 5 videos talking about the bullshit. It's stupid. And I'm tired of seeing the crap. And yeah, there's only 2 channels I watch anymore with arcade one-up content if I feel like watching it, and that's it. I've unfollowed all the other arcade one-up channels because I don't want to see the shit no more. Okay, it's no diss to arcade one-up or anything. I got much love for John D and the company and what they're doing. It's great, but it's not my style. My channel did not start with arcade one-up content. It was retro gaming content. So this channel, we're not going to do no more arcade one-up shit. Okay. The only reason if I drop an arcade one-up video, it will only be when I get my Bobby Voo custom deck back for my Killer Instinct arcade one-up. And that will be a Bobby Voo review of the end product, which he's had it for a while, but I told him it's no rush. So that's probably the only video you're ever going to see with the arcade one-up again. Okay, because we're going to a new direction. I just done with it. You know what I mean? Like I said, I had to unfollow a lot of people that did arcade one-up content because I was tired of getting notifications of the same bullshit from one fucking channel to another channel to another channel, and it's the same shit. There's no creativity there. It's all bullshit. Okay. It's all bullshit. Okay. Waste of time. So, if you think that's a diss, well, good for you. Whatever. I don't give a shit. But anyways, yeah, we're not gonna do that anymore because I'm over it, wore out from it, and that's the end of that. So that being said, let's move on, Keith. Let's see. Oh, well, look at that. Future videos on the channel. Okay. So the future at Twisted Gaming TV. All right. Well, Fridays is going to be the Twisted Takeover. Sometimes I have guests. Sometimes I won't. Depends if they want to get their asses on here or not. But what I'm going to concentrate on is retro gaming. Now, sometimes here or there, if there's a good subject, I will go to the modern gaming like PS5 and the Nintendo Switch. If there's a good subject, okay? But I'm not going to waste time if a new game's coming out on the Nintendo Switch. What do I think about it? I'm not going to do any of that bullshit. It has to be good content or I won't release a fucking video at all because I don't give a shit. But I can release 50 videos a week on retro gaming, right? Because I got a lot of shit. I wouldn't even have to buy anything anymore. And I could probably do 1,000 videos on all the stuff I have in this game room. You know what I mean? So, that being said, we're doing retro gaming. We're going hardcore. We're going to be doing gameplay shit. We're going to do live streams of that shit. Okay? We're going to be talking about old stuff back in the day because that's the exciting stuff. Right? So that being said, tomorrow, I don't know what time because I got things I'm going to do around the house. So I got to work it in. But sometime tomorrow, I'm going to go live. And we're going to play the PlayStation 1 system. And we're going to play mostly fighting games, okay, on the PS1. Now, I don't have EverDrive on the PlayStation 1 because that don't exist. So I'll have to be popping discs in here and there. But I got some exciting games we're going to check out tomorrow back from the 90s and shit. Now, if you pay attention to my channel, when I started back on the retro shit, did a live stream on Super NES, had a bootleg EverDrive on there, which is pretty good. And then after that, I did a Nintendo 64 live stream, and we're checking out games on there. Like I said, tomorrow we're going to PlayStation 1. The video after that, we're going to PlayStation 2. Okay. And then after that, we're probably going to go to PlayStation 3. And we're going to cut it off right there. And then we're going to go to an Xbox 360. Wait. No. The original Xbox. Anyways, I have original Xbox, the first Xbox, but it's modded. Okay. So I can do a lot of content on that system because I have more fighting games on that modded Xbox than any of y'all have on y'all's computer. I guarantee it. And the games that I'm going to be showing on there are hard hitting. Even though some I may not know what the hell I'm doing on there. It's going to be nice when we get to that system. Believe me. It's going to be really nice. So yeah, we're going to do retro shit now. I thought you moved on from them a while ago when you flexed with the real golden T cab instead of the toy cab. Well, yeah. Let's see. What's your opinion on the micro transaction fiasco with GTA 7? Well, I did my video on it and the review or whatever, and I did live stuff or whatever, but I haven't been on there since they did that. But I watched 19K Fox video on it talking about the microtransactions. So I'll have to dig deep in that. I'll have to sign back on and see what it's all about because I haven't really read much into it. Ooh, Akuma Rev became a YouTube member. Nice. I appreciate that. For nobody knows, for the people, sorry for my crazy talking, worked all day. For the people that don't know, I have a subscription, I never put it out there. If you find it and you do it, that's fine, but I don't want to beg or anything. It's 99 cents a month. Okay. If you want to support the channel. Okay. If you like to support the channel, great. Pay 99 cents a month, right? If you don't, fuck it. Okay. I don't care, but I appreciate that, Kuma Rev. Now that's not a super chat. That's a new member, but we're going to give you something anyways, baby. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is a great one. I love this one.
You know what would happen if Okerlund gave a flower to Elizabeth? Elizabeth, do you know what would happen?
Well, don't get her in the middle of this. She doesn't.
Man, I think that your time is done, and I think that the spotlight should go on top of me. Yeah.
Ultimate Combo.
Gotta love that Macho Man. Yikes. Oh. Melina. Did you fire McMullet? He is probably off snorting blow doing shots. He's been on vacation. But I called him today and said, where the hell are you at? Because people want you on the damn Twisted channel. And he said, don't worry. I'll be back in a few days and I got a surprise. Mick Mullet just got a girlfriend. Mick Mullet just got a girlfriend. And he said he's going to reveal it. Reveal her on YouTube soon. Huh. I'll be damned. Motherfucker. I'm still single and he got a girlfriend now. I'll be damned. Son of a bitch. That faded side art on NBA Jam is triggering my OCD. Yeah, but it's old as fuck, man. You know? And it's authentic. You know what I mean? It's the authentic graphics from the 90s. So I'm not one of those turds that's going to strip that off and overlay a new decal on the original machine. F that. I like it to be authentic, even if it is faded. So yeah. Sending you love energies. Thank you, Dark Storms Queen. Glad you're here. Arcade Alex, what's up, dude? Okay, let's see. So, like I said, I'm going live tomorrow. We're going to play PlayStation 1, and it's mostly going to be fighting games. Okay. Let's see. Oh, and new modeling content coming soon. I got some surprises. So, get ready for that shit. Here's a subject I want to talk about. And I'm not going to, say any names because I want to, he's going to talk about it later on. But channels that buy subscribers, those are turd channels. And I have a friend that, has a YouTube channel and a lot of rumors and bullshit going around that, he bought subs for his channel and, those people are stupid. Okay. I know this guy didn't do it because I know he didn't. I watch his content and I know he didn't buy no subs. You got to understand as a YouTuber, people always flip when like a channel, right, has this amount of subs, right? And then they drop a video, right? And the subs go, and then people think it's fake or something. You know what I mean? Let me speak on that a little bit. Okay, so before the PlayStation 5 live stream I did, whenever the hell that damn system came out, I can't remember. I went live for 11 hours, right? My channel was sitting at close to 6,000 subscribers at that time. I think 2 years ago, whenever the PS5 came out, right? My channel was sitting at 6,000 subs. Okay. Well, that live stream I did went ape shit. Okay. I had a lot of motherfuckers watching my live stream. I had like 2,600. Okay. Listen to me. Okay. I had 2,600 people watching my live stream. And I only had 6,000 subs. 2,600 people watching. And I got like $900 in super chats on that live stream. You know that? That's crazy, huh? The next day, I gained 5,000 subscribers to my channel. Okay. The next day, I gained 1,700 subs. The next day, I gained 1,200 subs. Within 3 days. Okay. Those weren't bought. No, they weren't. I had I hit the boom video. Okay. I dropped a video that boomed and the subs just went ape shit. Crazy. I've always told everybody that watch my channel, I'm an authentic, No BS channel. No BS. I don't do BS bullshit on my channel. You know, use any website you want. I don't care. Look up Twisted Gaming, right? Do some investigating. My subs are all authentic. You know, no BS. Plus, I wouldn't even buy subs in the first fucking place because why would I waste money on that bullshit? You know, it's stupid. Just so, you know, people that do buy subs, you know, it's funny because what's that do for you, huh? You know, I look at some people's channels, you know, they got 3,000 subs, you know, some people has 100,000 subs. Some people have 500 subs, you know, who gives a shit? I don't know why everybody base their whole life on subscribers and views, you know? I don't understand that. You know, if that's what you're on YouTube for, to try to get famous or something, or, you know, you want 500 people watching a live stream, or you're like, oh my God, I can't wait when I hit 50,000 subs, you know, you know, who cares? So, you know, it's stupid. You've been at this for a bit. Yeah. Let's see. Since 2018, I started the Twisted channel. So this September, I think September 1st, will be 4 years I've been on YouTube. So, you know, 4 years, 14,000 subs, it's cool. You know, even if I have 5,000 subs, it's cool. I don't do this to try to get famous or, you know, or all this bullshit and get some big head, you know, that some people get, you know, they get a big head, you know. It's retarded. I do this for fun and I enjoy it. I enjoy the editing. I enjoy the filming. I enjoy the interaction with all y'all. You know, we got 27 people watching, right? I'm happy with 5 people watching. Even if there was 2 of y'all watching, I'd be happy. You know, doesn't matter to me. You know, I enjoy doing the channel. You know, it's just something else to do. You know what I mean? And I'm a gamer, so I like to show gaming shit off and stuff. So, you know, we enjoy your realness. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's funny because there's been some people that's called me fake. And, you know, once they call me fake or something, you know, another roast show is coming. But I was going to roast one guy at one point, but I just brushed it off because he's a turd anyways. But anyways, yeah. So a successful YouTube channel is one that builds up nice with authentic people, you know. It just is what it is, you know. Thanks, Vanilla Thunder. That's why we love you, Chris. Thanks. I've never been loved my whole life. Let's see here. So if anybody wants to, you know, come chit chat, because I mean, I'm out of content. See? And we're at 38 minutes. See? Out of stuff to talk to already. See, that's a real channel. You know, I could drag this on for 3 hours of BS, but I'm not, because, you know, I don't do that. But let's see here. I'm going to share the StreamYard link. If anybody wants to just come in here and say hello or something, you know, you can before I go. There's a link in the comments. Talk about Arcade 1-Up. No thanks, baby. No, we got to move on from that, sweetie. We did enough of that in the past. Any of y'all playing any new games or anything, or any retro games right now that any of y'all are playing? Vanguard with viewers. I've done that. I've done that before. What's up, Retro Machina? How are you today on this beautiful Friday? And it's a beautiful Friday because every Friday is a beautiful Friday. But anyways, yeah. Gran Turismo 7. Yeah, I'll like I said, I'm gonna keep it retro for a while, but here and there I'll go back to modern stuff also. You know, because this is a modern and retro channel. But I want to dip in to more retro because I haven't done a lot of retro stuff in a while, and I need to do more retro content. So like I said, tomorrow I'll be doing PlayStation 1, okay, and then PlayStation 2, and then PS3, and then we'll go to the Xbox modded. Now that's going to be exciting because, like I said earlier, I have a modded Xbox original one, and it's dope too. I paid a lot of money for that fucking thing. I think I paid like $500 for it, and it was already ready to go. And it has 26,000 games on it. And oh yeah, it got some Street Fighters, it got the SNK, it got the Marvels. I mean, it got the Capcom shit. I mean, it got everything. So that's going to be a fun system because, you know, we're going to see a lot of stuff on there. Hey, Chris, love your show and your great game room. Appreciate it, Jeffrey. Are you still looking for any cabs, Tekken? The original arcades or what are you talking about? There's a lot of different arcade machines. And, you know, it's the addiction I have is retarded. When something pops up, you know, I'm thinking about if I want it or not. Like right now, and it's been on Marketplace for a few months now. I guess nobody wants it at that price. But it's original. It's original. What is it? What is that damn thing called? Primal Rage. Yeah, there's one local to me. Primal Rage arcade machine. Has the damn original side art. Has this original cab. It has this original everything. And the picture is beautiful as hell. It's about an hour from me, I think. And he wants $1,200 for it. And he's been sitting on it for a while. So I'm really highly thinking about getting it and just say, look, you know, take 900, take 1,000 or something, you know, but it's a beautiful machine. It's very beautiful. So it's a Primal Rage original arcade. So is it too soon for PS4? We can talk a little bit about that. I mean, PS5 Pro. In the chat, does any of y'all have a PlayStation 5? Do you own a PlayStation 5? And if you do, if a PS5 Pro dropped, would you buy that too? You know, like me, I already got the PlayStation 5. So I probably wouldn't get the Pro unless it was something, you know, ridiculously great. I never bought the PS4 Pro because when I game, you know what I mean? And I still have my original PlayStation 4 when it first came out, and I just never upgraded to a PS4 Pro. The reason why is because, hello, a PlayStation 5 will drop, right? Why do you want to get a PS5 Pro when you know that PS6 is coming in some time, you know? It all depends, though. It depends what they would come out with. I'm looking forward to that new Ninja Turtles release coming. Ooh. Yeah, the Cowabunga. Yeah, I did a video on that. And yeah, that looks amazing. And it's cheap too. I think it's $39, $34 or $39. I can't remember. But yeah, I'm gonna buy that, and that'll be exciting. That'll be a retro video because I mean it's retro game just on a modern system. Yeah. The Primal Rage, you should get it. Yeah. Oh my gosh, man. Man. You know, that's one arcade machine you do not see many of. Before this Primal Rage showed up, I haven't seen one for sale in probably 3 years, 4 years or something. And shit, it might have been the same damn one. I'm not sure. But yeah, Primal Rage, yeah. Oof. Yeah. I might get it. I've got a Primal Rage working board, but no cab. I've played it in one of the cabs. It's fun. Yeah, it's a good, it's a pretty rare game for what it is. GameStop has PS5 available tomorrow in bundles for pro members. Yeah, pro members. They always get you, huh, Keo Daikin? I almost bought an Xbox, but I didn't a few weeks ago. I actually bought it and then I canceled it. So, yeah, no Xbox for me right now. What's up, Super King 64? No interest in the PS5. To be honest, there really hasn't been a title on there I wanted that I could get it on something else. Yeah, that's one way to save money. Keo, that's an April Fool's joke, right? They still sold out. Not April Fool's. Why do Xbox controllers still use batteries? I don't know, I really don't know. That's a good question. But the only reason that would be cool for an Xbox controller to use batteries is if you had like a stack right next to you, and if the controller dies, hey, just pop them in real quick, not put them on a charger. I mean, that's one good thing about it. But I like the PlayStation one where, if you look over here, I got the PlayStation 5, the charge station, right? And I got 2 controllers in there, right? So if I'm playing with one dies, I just disconnect that one, pick up the other one, I got a lot of PlayStation 5 controllers. I think I got 4. But when I play Call of Duty and stuff, a lot of times I rage. So, Ooh. Anyways, we got somebody that's popping in the chat. So let's see who it is. What up, dude?
What's up, man? Thanks for having me. What's going on?
Yeah, not a whole lot. How you been?
I'm doing good. It's been a very eventful week. It's just been busy.
Yeah.
Busy, man.
Yeah, same here. For the people that don't know, this is Keo Daikin. He tests a lot of stuff. RetroPie and, tell the chat a little about what you do on your channel. Because you do
my channel's all about tech. I do RC cars and video games and fireworks and anything I'm interested in. In fact, my channel first started out being RC cars and just tinkering with things, and then we've developed that into fireworks and moved over to, I always played video games, but I didn't think about uploading a lot of stuff. I went to a lot of events, E3, WonderCon, and this was before you guys even saw me uploading any videos. This was just stuff I don't always do. So back in 2018, at the end of 2018, I just finally decided to just start uploading more frequently. So
yeah.
But the thing that sucks, yeah.
And that's how I met you. Remember I contacted you because you had what was it, Arcade 1-Up content? That was CES, right?
Yeah, 2019.
Yeah, and I asked you if I could use some of your footage and talk about it, and then we've been friends since. It's crazy how that works.
Yeah. So I just love anything that's tech and anything related to what I do. It keeps things simple and real.
Yeah, very nice.
And we got Super Dimensional there in the chat. In fact, he was one of the members. It was me, him, and the Wolf of Gaming. We were like the original Arcade 1-Up TV talk show guys, and then we got bored of that and we quit. So
yeah, and now there's plenty. Yeah, that's one thing I talked about earlier. That I didn't do Arcade 1-Up content for a while until the KI deal came out, and then that's when I was reviewing all that and going through all that. And then when that was done, then I was planning on going back to the channel roots, you know, of all the retro stuff.
Right.
So, and plus, you know, like I said, I got tired of it because, you know, everybody's talking about the same crap and it just made me sick. I mean, it's just never ending, you know. So
yeah, no, that's absolutely true. I mean, there's not much really to talk about, you know, other than just being redundant with the same information, unless you're bringing something new to the hobby. I mean,
yeah. And what's cool about your channel is, you know, you do all kinds of stuff. You do tech, you do remote control cars, and I mean, that's pretty awesome. And the fireworks stuff, blowing up stuff and stuff. So that's very exciting.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I had to eventually break that off because I felt I had more than enough content to branch off and do that. That's one reason why I wanted to keep it all together. But the YouTube algorithm, it doesn't like you being different, man. You know, they want you to stay on one topic. So I was like, screw that.
Well, see, that's how my channel, and that's why, you know, like I've said in the past, how my channel it suffers a lot because, you know, you go to PS5 content, you do retro content, and you might go to this arcade content. So YouTube don't know what the hell your channel is, and it screws you. So yeah, you gotta the thing with YouTube is you gotta stay on one subject.
Right.
And that's it. So
yeah, back in the day, I remember I picked up a lot of subs. I did a few car reviews and stuff, and then people would subscribe, and then I would post a firework video or something else that they didn't, you know, subscribe to, and I would lose like maybe 5 or 10 people in one day.
Yeah, my YouTube channel, it goes up and down. I mean, it was a struggle to get to 14,000 subs because, you know, you would gain 20, then the next day you lose 15, next day gain 5, lose 50. It was just we never made it there. And you know, when my channel really jumped during the PlayStation 5 launch stream, if I would have stayed on PS5 that since then from now, I'd have probably had 50, 60,000 subs. You know what I mean? But
yeah, I remember you were doing those live streams. Like, didn't you leave your computer on all night or something like that?
Yeah. Yeah, it was like a 11 or 12-hour stream, and like one of my top videos was like 100,000 views, and then the next one was like 95,000, 90, 60,000. It was all PlayStation 5 content. So I really blew up during that. But I don't like staying on one subject. I get bored. You know. So
I know the feeling, man. Like, in fact, the only reason why I stayed with RetroPie was because I mean, I know it's probably a good thing. I should probably do it, but I really don't. Is doing like a lot of follow-up videos once you do a tutorial on something.
Yeah.
And so I stayed with RetroPie because I was like, well, who else knows more about this right now than I do? Because at the time, you know, the devs I was working with, Supreme Team, we released RetroPie to work on the Pi 4. You know, I was testing all the new features coming out.
Yeah.
So that's why I stayed on it and stayed with the subject.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that stuff. Well, for people that wonders what Keo Daikin's wearing, he's wearing a mask. He actually makes them. You know how I know he makes them? Because I got one. Are we going in alien mode now?
Hey, man, you know what, man? These things definitely come in handy when I'm driving and the sunlight is like it's I'm driving west and the sun is setting and it's right in your face. Oh man.
Yeah, I forgot I had mine. I need to try to use that while I'm driving. It looked pretty cool. So yeah, they're really neat though. I can't remember when I bought it from you.
Ooh, I think I want to say September.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
September, October, somewhere around there.
Yeah. Now we look like a bunch of aliens.
Yeah, Super Dimensional say he's from the future.
Yeah. So any other content you coming up with pretty soon on your channel?
Man, I'm backlogged. I got stuff from 2 years ago I still haven't uploaded. Like when I was hanging out with Cool Toy at E3, I still haven't uploaded that. So I got my PC tutorials that I did some build videos. Got to edit those. I got the RTX 3060 Ti video when I bought that. I got some bench tests. I got several different videos and need to upload that. I'm back. I got a ton of stuff double up. I
Nice.
got a new pie image I'm working on, some light gun tutorials, and then of course I got one video that's coming out. I have to do it. I had to put somebody on blast. So doing some underhanded shady stuff. So we're gonna
Nice.
call some attention to that. Unfortunately, I gotta do it. I don't like to, but
Yeah.
because of the nature of it, it has to be talked about. So
Yeah, I hear that. Let's see. So can you talk about it? Oh, the mask I meant. Talk about the mask.
yeah, these are face shields. I sell these for $55, and I do custom orders on these. I could put any initials on here, any logos. I got some with Kobe on it. I got some, obviously, you guys see Twisted. I put his logo on his, but it's reflective. It looks better in the sunlight and in person, but these are really handy. Like if you're cutting grass or let's say if you're at a football game or a baseball game, keeps the sunlight right out of your eyes because it's fully tinted. And it also comes in handy because if you're working on a hobby, let's say not so much wielding, but spraying chemicals around the house, hey, it protects the whole face instead of just goggles. So this is technically a hobby shield. So it covers your mouth, it covers your whole eyes, and it's really safe. So
Yeah, and it's comfortable too. It really is. Even though it's kind of hard with my headset on. But there we go. Yeah, it's real comfortable though. You can breathe really good and everything. And plus, it's good for the coronavirus. It'll keep that out. So,
yeah, they're not really medical purpose, but I mean, the cool feature is there. I mean, and
Yeah.
it's just something different. Obviously, I'm the only one advertising it, so that's why it hasn't really picked up a lot. But I've been in talks with like high school football teams to do mass orders, so it's picking
yeah.
up.
Yeah, I really like it. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, if you guys want to place an order, I have my merchant shop on Etsy, which is Keo Daikin Merchant Shop. So I got a few things on there.
Let's see. Yeah, if you want to, is there a way you can put that link in the chat or anything?
Yeah, sure. Let me see if I got a link. I'll post
so people will know if they want one or not. How to find you.
Let's see, I'll have it here. But man, what have you been up to, man?
Not a whole lot. I have been testing out old games because I've been getting the light guns and stuff for like the PlayStation. Let's see, what is the one with the
PlayStation 2?
Yeah, the Time Crisis. Well, the one I want to get now is the Lethal Enforcers for the PS1. But they are expensive because the Konami made that Justifier gun. I think it was Konami. Yeah, and it's bright green or whatever. Dude, those sell for like $85 and up, just for the gun. And then the Lethal Enforcers for the PS1, it has Lethal Enforcers 1 and 2 on the same disc. And dude, those go for $70 and up starting. Complete in box, just so it's like $160 just to play the shit.
Yeah. Yeah, back in 2007, I bought Time Crisis 4 for the PlayStation 3.
Yeah.
And so the game comes with one gun. I think it's like $70 or whatever. But at the time, in order to get the second gun, you couldn't find a second gun for the GunCon 3. So you had to buy a second game in order to get it. And I think at that time it was probably like $70 or $80. So just trying to get the second gun costs much more than even just the game.
Yeah. Yeah, the guns are getting rarer by the day too. I know that Lethal Enforcers for the Super NES also came with a gun, and a complete box one of those is $125.
Wow,
so
that's ridiculous.
I mean, you gotta pay to play. But I'm trying to get all the Time Crisis slowly, but it's a lot of money because certain Time Crisis you have to have the certain gun cons for each system. So yeah, even like the Sega Saturn, it's a very expensive system now, and I had to get the gun to play House of the Dead, and that was expensive. So all these guns for each system, I mean, you can spend $800, you know.
True.
But I really want Lethal Enforcers, you know, because that was one of my favorite fighting game. I mean, not fighting games, but shooters back in the day. I love the arcade if I could get one of those, but you know.
Right. What adapter are those light guns using? Are they using a PS adapter or are they using a USB?
I want to say, let's see, it's a PlayStation 1, so it would be, yeah, it's the
PS
PlayStation.
adapter.
Yeah.
And then the same thing too for the PS2, right?
The PS2, yeah, the PS2 one's weird as hell. I mean, the way the guns work on the PS2 is you have to plug this adapter into the RBG or thing, and you got to plug another wire somewhere else and in the USB. I mean, it's just a weird damn setup on that. But I mean, it works really well. I mean, the gun on the PlayStation 2, wow, it's accurate as hell, dude. I mean, you point that thing right at the dot, dude, it is there. So
is it using infrared?
Shoot, I don't know. It has to be on a CRT, of course, though.
Well, it doesn't have to, because I know the PlayStation 3 uses an infrared for Time Crisis 4.
Well, I know that, but see, this one doesn't come with cameras or anything.
Oh,
so
I see. So yeah,
it only works on CRT.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, that's on the Time Crisis for PS1 and PS2.
Okay.
Now, I think PS3, it came with cameras with it. So, you know, you could play it on a modern screen.
Right.
Yeah, not the old ones. So.
Yeah, I love the PlayStation 3 light guns with Time Crisis using the gum con, because you could use it on plasma and stuff. Yeah. The only thing I didn't like about that game was when you had to go split screen, it totally just cut down your frame rate in your frames and the spacing on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, look who's in the chat. We got my buddy down there, Kong.
Oh yeah. Have y'all fought yet?
You know what? We are. Just give me some time. But you know, I'm trying to save him some embarrassment. Yeah, because the last battle we had was, you know, wasn't too pretty on his end. And I don't know, somehow he thinks he's gonna beat me.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I'll give him a beating of a lifetime like I did the last time. So
nice.
But you know what's funny? He keeps saying that he challenged me to a rematch, and I got the video. If you go back and you watch that video, he was the first one to leave Bobby's house. He never challenged me to a rematch. You can see the dust kicking out from underneath his feet. He was in such a hurry to leave.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, the only tournament I got to do was you know, on Rev's channel was the Retro Fight Game Community or whatever. On Street Fighter, you know, I fought UAG or whatever.
Right.
You know,
okay.
I only practiced for like 20 minutes with two dive four. So
right.
And then smoked them.
Hey, do you play any of the current Marvel series for fighting games?
I've never really been good at the Marvel shit because I never really played them, but I'm gonna be dipping into those soon because I have a modded Xbox that has all that shit on there. So
right,
I need to get into them because they look a lot of fun. But when people were saying, you know, special moves, whatever the hell they're called,
supers and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Well, I'll tell you this: if you get into it, because I used to be able to play Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition on SNES in the arcade without losing a round. Go from start to finish without even losing. Went to Arcade Expo in 2018. Tried to play for a competition. Because I hadn't played it because I'm used to playing Mortal Kombat and
Oh yeah,
Marvel
yeah.
vs. Capcom series. My timing was completely off. It
Mm.
was, as far as the timing, everything. So game mechanics are just entirely different if you really get
Yeah.
into some of the newer games and then go back to some of those. And then with Street Fighter 2 still using a 6-button format. And then you got games like Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite and then Marvel vs. Capcom 3. They went from 4 buttons fighting, and then
Yeah.
some of them went to 2 punches and 2 kicks instead of 3 punches and 3 kicks. So the timing and the physics are just, entirely off. So it'll take some time to get used to it.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a fun game. I played it probably when I was a teenager and stuff, at the arcade and stuff. But I never really dipped into it like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat stuff. Those were probably my 2 favorite, until Killer Instinct came out, and then it was the 3. But never really got into the Marvel stuff. But I mean, it looks awesome. Now I know those games on the let's see, they're on PlayStation 1. I think it was Marvel versus Capcom on PS1. Then they had Street Fighter versus X-Men, and then Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter Capcom. Those games were expensive.
Oh yeah.
On the PlayStation 1. They go from probably $80 and up easy. Now the Marvel versus Capcom 2 was on the PlayStation 2, and that thing goes for like,
Was it like
man,
$300?
I've seen them like, well, just like a used one is like $160, $200. I mean, shit,
You know, I don't know why it's so expensive. I can't remember the exact details, but I had Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for the original Xbox, and I rented it and I took it back the same day. I took it because there was something about it that was lacking. I can't remember if it was I was disappointed because it didn't have online or it had something to do with calling assist, but there was something about it. I was just like, this is trash. I had to get rid of it.
And what game was that?
Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on Xbox.
Oh, no shit.
There was something lacking for it. So when I see the price now, I'm just totally appalled to see how high it is because it's not worth it. It's not like the Xbox 360 version or one of the other ones that are out there, but I can't remember if there was another one. But I know with the Xbox 360, Xbox, the original Xbox, I got rid of it. It wasn't even worth it.
Wow.
There was something lacking from it. I can't remember if it was missing 2 players or had the ability to call assists. So I got rid of it in a hurry.
See, I got this one probably about 6 months ago. It's Ultimate Marvel versus Capcom 3 for the PlayStation 4. Shit, this will even set you back at $100 to $120 for a PS4 game because it's just the brand name, dude. The Marvel shit, like the fighting games, they just go for big money.
Yeah, Super Dimensional's right. Dreamcast was the definite port. I've never played it on Dreamcast though. I mean, other than emulation, I never played it on the original hardware. But that one was fine. But the original Xbox version totally sucked.
See, I heard a lot of games on Dreamcast. They were really good from arcade ports. I guess that was a really good system. I don't know how the PlayStation 2 version would be, but on my modded Xbox, I do have all the Marvel, so I'd have to check it out.
Yeah, and the guys I used to talk to at the arcade at the time, just taking it from their opinion, they had the Dreamcast when it came out with Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and then bouncing back and forth between the arcade and the console. They said there was no point for them to play it at the arcade because it played just the same. So that's a big compliment.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, they said they couldn't tell the difference. It was like no point in playing at the arcades anymore.
Wow.
So that was back in 2001. That was around 2001. No, wait. Is that 2001? Yeah, that was around 2001.
Now, did that system did it last that long?
Not really. I don't know why. I mean,
was it a few years, like maybe 3 or 4 or something?
I think it was about 3 because I know it
Yeah.
wasn't really around when Xbox 360 came out.
Hmm.
I think it started to die around 2002, maybe 2003.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I know the Sega Saturn. I can't remember. I mean, because I can't remember that long back because I don't know how long that thing was out until it died too.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember I had the Sega CD, and then I had the biggest flop in gaming history, the 32X.
Right.
I had that thing. That thing was expensive too. Just that stupid add-on. I think it was like it was either $199 or $250 for just
Mhm.
that stupid add-on. And then you had the Sega Genesis, you had the Sega CD attached, and then you had the damn
Oh
3DS.
yeah.
I mean, it was like a damn mothership or something, you know?
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I wasn't really big into Sega. I was more Nintendo around that time. But
Yeah, that was a very difficult time period because I had stopped playing console games around 99 or 2000 because at the time people wanted to start playing online. And you had this migration going over from Nintendo and PlayStation to PC.
yeah.
And a lot of guys just started migrating, went straight PC because the graphics they couldn't keep up with the graphics. And then of course playing online. So then I didn't play consoles for like almost a year and a half. The last game that I really played a lot on N64 was NWO, no, not NWO, but WWF No Mercy. And then I went to PC playing a lot of Half-Life and other online games. So,
Yeah.
but 1999, 2000, 2001, those years, that was the migration period when a lot of people moved over to PC.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I never really been a PC gamer. I probably played 2 games on the PC. Just always been console. I don't know why. I guess in my mind, when you look at a PC, it's, for editing and doing other things, I don't know. I just never got into the PC gaming for whatever
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah, PC gaming at that time, that was the epitome of gaming because that's when you could chat with other people and talk smack.
Yeah.
It just wasn't, because before, if you wanted to interact with people, you had to go to the arcade. So at this time, you had people you could talk to. That's when DSL and cable internet first came out around 2001, 2000, somewhere around that time period,
Yeah.
for gaming. People were playing, Doom, but the online community for PC, and then that's when I was actually one of the beta testers for Skype in State when it first came out, and so yeah, that was around those years. Those were some really good years, man. To get on PC gaming.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you plan on getting any other consoles? Do you have any consoles right now, or are you just straight PC?
Right now I still got my Xbox One. I think now it's just more or less about time because
Yeah.
the gaming community is so split. I mean, there's really no specific games that you need to have, for a specific console. And so right now I'm just content with that, but I got into a bad habit of buying previous consoles and they would just sit there and collect dust. Like my PS3, the original PS3 for me, it's still brand new. I only used it as a DVD player, so I still have it.
Wow.
And so that's when I said I can't do this again. Buying every system. I had Nintendo, Wii, the Wii U, the PlayStation 3. I had all the Xboxes. I got like 7 or 8 different Xbox 360s, and so
Yeah, I think it's just a memories things to me. That's why I have all those damn old systems and shit. But I have it in my retro area with 2 CRT monitors, and then the retro couch or whatever over there. But I like it because I can go sit in that area and feel like back in the 90s or whatever. And I have all the systems lined up, and I can pop the shit in and just play it on a damn CRT,
right
with the non-HD graphics.
Yeah,
but a lot of those games, though, they've actually aged pretty well if you play it on a CRT. Like when I was playing the Time Crisis game, I was like, holy shit, this looks great. I mean, I was pretty impressed. So
Yeah, and you know that's the thing too. You know, a lot of people in the community they look for devs and image makers to do certain things on RetroPie and other gaming interfaces. But
Yeah.
it's like, why? To some extent, like for example, you have a Raspberry Pi that costs $55, and you know we're trying to push it in the direction of Wii emulation. But
Yeah.
it's kind of like, well, what's the point when you can go get a Wii for the same price as a Raspberry Pi?
Yeah.
You know, so it's I've talked to the devs about we've talked about. I was like, what's the point of us keep pushing it when I mean you can get a Wii, an old Wii for like $60.
Yeah. I think I have like two of them. But I never, for some reason, I never liked that system though. The only game I really liked on that was the Wii Sports crap with the bowling and stuff, because I've
Right.
never really been like a Mario fan. I don't like Mario games. The only Mario game I like is like Mario Kart. You know,
Mm.
I never liked the actual Mario Brothers stuff. I don't think I've ever played a Mario game more than probably 15 minutes and stopped.
It's good for the kids and good for family fun.
Well, yeah, but that's just my take on it. I was more of a racing and fighting game type of person, and then of
Yeah.
course open world stuff. Now I know a lot of people have been playing GTA 5 on the PCs with all these psychopath graphics and stuff, but since I got the update to it on PS5, I'm like, hey man, this looks really good.
Right.
And then the PC people, they've already had those graphics, but I don't know. I guess we like what we like. Everybody's different. But I always like the retro stuff. That's where my heart is.
Yeah, I think with the retro stuff and the time period that we came up in, it just brings back a lot of memories.
Yeah.
And we were at the pinnacle of all the new stuff coming out. But now the gaming industry is just so freaking saturated.
Yeah.
There's so many games on one console. Then they started making exclusives. You've always had exclusives. But I remember when I was a kid growing back up in the 80s, we always had the talk on the playground. And if you had an Atari, you sucked. Okay, you weren't hip. You had to have a Nintendo, and if you had a Sega, you were an outcast. But you had to have a Nintendo on my playground in my area. So, and I didn't say too much at the time because I didn't have. I had a Atari 2600 and a 7200, but eventually I got a Nintendo. But but you had two consoles typically to go back and forth between. But now gaming is just so saturated, and so is the whole community.
There's a lot of crap.
Yeah.
There's a lot. Could you imagine today if there was a Sega console?
Oh God.
Oh my gosh, that'd be But I wished at one point though that Sega would come back just so I could see a Sega console again, see what they would come up with, because I ain't gonna lie, Sega made some sick fighting games and racing games back in the day. They were good in the arcades. That's one when it comes to Sega. I think they were probably one of the the best next to Midway or whatever for arcade games.
Yeah.
But
yeah, because I can tell you what, back when I used to go to Las Vegas a lot, and going to Luxor, MGM Grand, Excalibur, and New York. What was it? Virtua Fighter. That they had so many Virtua Fighter machines in those arcades, but you barely saw Tekken or anything else. But makes you wonder what really happened to it. When there was like wall to wall of nothing but Virtua Fighter machines.
That's
in
crazy.
Sega games.
Yeah, I think one of my favorite Virtual Fighter games was Virtual Fighter 2. I almost bought one a few years ago, the actual original arcade. I wish I would have.
Okay.
Dude only wanted 600 for it, dude. God.
Oh wow.
Stupid. We make a lot of stupid mistakes. But what would you do as me if I had the opportunity to buy, this is your opinion, to buy an original Primal Rage arcade machine?
Is it for nostalgia reasons or what?
Kinda. And it's it's a pretty damn rare arcade too, though. You don't see them much.
I mean, I would say that's a personal preference.
Yeah.
I've probably paid the game. I've probably ran maybe 25 or 50 cents through that entire game since I've ever seen it.
Yeah, and then these stuff.
It wasn't a popular game.
Yeah.
You know, I think, you know, we talked about this, like Killer Instinct had a better, you know, bigger popularity, but Killer Instinct wasn't as popular as Street Fighter. So typically at an arcade, you would see maybe one Killer Instinct machine. You would see maybe one Primal Rage, but nobody played Primal Rage.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of Mace, the Dark Ages.
Yeah, I played that on my live stream the other day on the Nintendo 64. I was like, wow, I remember this game. Because I remember I actually had the because see, I was playing on an EverDrive, but I actually had the game back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
And even Nintendo 64 games, dude, they were like $70, $80.
Yeah.
So, but I liked the game for what it was, you know. It's pretty funny. So,
yeah.
When I was on my live stream, when I lost, the computer did a execution on me, and I turned into a damn chicken.
Oh wow.
It was pretty funny. But see, that's a rare arcade machine. Mace Dark Age. I've seen one a few years ago, and that's rare as hell, because you know, they're not like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, or Killer Instinct, where they made a certain amount of cabs. I mean, that was probably a low quantity one, you know, kind of like War Gods. That's another rare arcade machine.
No. Well, let me ask you this: was Primal Rage a dedicated arcade machine, or they just sent out artwork to an arcade? It was dedicated.
It was dedicated. Oh yeah, because it I don't know if I can show you on my screen. I can show you what it looks like, but the cabinet's pretty dope. Let's see. I have it on here. Let's see if you can see it.
I mean, I vaguely remember. I remember what the cab looks like. I just know a lot of arcades, they would change out the graphics. Okay.
Yeah. So see, it has all original side artwork, front artwork. I mean, it's everything.
Right.
You know, but War Gods was another goofy game. You remember that?
Yeah, I would just say that's a personal preference if you just want to get it. But I think Primal Rage didn't connect to a lot of gamers. I mean, you had Killer Instinct that did, because it was more of a human element. Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Marvel versus Capcom. But even now, when I think of Primal Rage, I just don't see the connection. I mean,
yeah,
you know,
I just have problems going back and forth, you know, trying to make up my mind on things.
Now, if I were you, I would add a couple of pinball machines to your set.
Oh, I agree.
A pinball machine, that'll get you more bang for your buck. You'll get more uses out of that, because you know that's pure nostalgia.
Oh yeah,
you gotta have a pinball machine for any collection.
Yeah, I don't know which one I want. I would really love, I'd really love like a Terminator 2 one, because I love that. I love that pinball machine. Yeah, you know, where you have the whatever the hell that thing's called, the trigger that launches the ball. It was actually a damn gun and shit, like a handle or whatever. And that thing was metal and everything. That was a dope one. And it has, you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger's voice and everything in it. It's man.
Yeah, it's more challenging. You don't get the same user experience all the time as you would playing a computer on a fighting game.
Yeah, I would have to just find whatever I'm looking for, you know, at a certain price range, because I'm not crazy enough to spend $8,000 or $10,000 on one damn pinball machine. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
I mean, those things are pricey as hell.
Yeah.
Especially because, you know, you can buy one pinball machine for $10,000, or you can buy like, you know, five or six original arcade machines.
True.
Yeah. You know? But I mean, I get your point though. I mean, the replay value is endless on pinball, because, you know, it's all about skill and damn luck when you play one, you know. So
yeah. I would. Yeah, I have my eyes on a few pinball machines. I know the prices have gone up.
Yeah.
But I got a few connections. My favorite one is Dialed In, because you can sync your cell phone to it via Bluetooth. And then another one is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles,
Oh yeah.
the limited edition. I got a video of that one when I was at Captain's Arcade, but those two at the top of my list.
Yeah. Yeah, that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle one, that's a good one.
Oh yeah.
There were so many good pinball machines back in the day that I remember playing. Oh man. I remember one was, what was it called? High Speed or something, I think.
Oh,
It had like a police car on it, like he's chasing somebody or something. I don't know. It was pretty awesome though. But there's so many pinball machines back in the day that, oh man, it'd be hard to pick one.
Well, you got to be choosy. You got to.
Yeah. I mean, because they're pricey as hell, and they're big too. So, but I mean, I got a lot of room though. I can turn the garage below if I needed to.
Right.
Into more. But yeah, that is on my list. I am gonna have one or two pinball machines in time. I just want to figure out which one I really want out of the old ones, and yeah. So we'll see where that goes.
Well, cool, man. I think you'll make the right choice, but I would definitely go with a real pinball, authentic pinball machine versus a V pin. I mean, V pin is cool, but it just doesn't do it like a real pinball machine.
Oh, I know. When I was at the Texas Pinball Festival, I played on a $9,000 digital one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah,
it's all right. But after you play for a while, yeah, you're playing it and stuff. But no, it's nothing like the real one when that ball's banging everywhere and you can feel the weight of that ball and everything. So
nope, definitely not.
So yeah,
definitely not. Well, cool, man. I'm gonna take off. I just want to thank you for inviting me on here.
Yeah, no problem, man. And anytime you want to come on in the future, if you want to, we can have a show with you and Super King 64 and talk some crap or something sometime if you want.
Oh yeah, I got some stories for you. Yeah, we should have got Super King up in here.
Yeah, I sent the link, but that fool's, he didn't come, so there's that.
He's in the chat. He's busy.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, you have a good night, and I appreciate you coming on here, man.
All right, guys. You guys all take care. Catch you guys later.
And that was Keo Daikin. So go check out his channel. He has a lot of great stuff, tutorials and testing, and it's beautiful. Good guy right there. Anyways, so I'm going to cut the show because there's other channels that are coming up soon. So, yeah. Cons are us. Top tier trash. Always talking shit. But that's what YouTube's about, right? Shit talking, right? Anyways, everyone that watched Twisted Takeover episode 5 this week, I appreciate it. We'll do it again next Friday. Same time, 7 p.m. Like I said, I wanted to change the time from 6 to 7 p.m. because 6 was a little too early for a lot of people. So, But anyways, I'll be live tomorrow on the channel sometime during the day, and we'll be playing PlayStation 1 fighting games. So did I tell you how Kong hurt his back? That's crazy. Kong, go whoop yo. Crazy guys. Crazy people. Well, I guess that's all I got. So anyways, thank you for everyone that's watched the channel, that stayed on the channel, even though I don't know how to talk half the time. Thanks for bearing with me with my crazy talk. Anyways, y'all have a great night and a beautiful weekend. And I'll see y'all tomorrow if y'all want to come on here. Peace.